Question number 26. Let f be a function defined by fx is equal to mod of x by x, mod of x by x, when x is not equal to 0, and 0 when x is equal to 0. Does limit x tends to 0? They are asking, does limit x tends to 0 fx exist? You have to find if this limit exists or not. First part. Second, show that limit x tends to 2, limit x tends to 2, mod of x minus 2 upon x minus 2 does not exist. These two parts you have to solve. Fx is equal to mod of x upon x when x is not equal to 0, and 0 when x is equal to 0. Does limit x tends to 0 fx exist? They are asking limit x tends to 0 fx exist or not. Here our base is what? X is not equal to 0, x is equal to 0. So they are defining function with respect to 0. So both limits I have to find because they are asking limit x tends to 0 fx exist or not. So first I have to find left hand limit. So I will write what? Limit x tends to 0 fx. So 0 minus f of x. So what will I write? Limit x tends to 0 minus f of x. Which one I will take? Which is not equal to 0. So mod of x upon x. I know x tends to 0 minus. 0 minus means less than 0, in neighborhood of 0, and it is less than 0. So it will be obvious, it will be negative. So x is less than 0. When x is less than 0, then mod of x is equal to what? Minus x. Let's say it is what? Minus 1. That is less than 0. So mod of x means mod of minus 1 will be equal to what? Minus sign is from formula, and at the place of x, that is what? Minus 1. That is what? Plus 1. This is the concept. When x is less than 0, mod of x is equal to minus x. Let's say I am taking value x, that is minus 1, that is less than 0. So mod of x means mod of minus 1 is equal to what? Minus x. So minus is from formula, in that x place I am writing minus 1. So minus into minus, that is plus 1. This is the formula. When x is less than 0, then mod of x is equal to minus x, and when x is greater than 0, mod of x is equal to x. So here it is 0 minus 1. So mod of x is equal to what? Minus x upon x. Limit x tends to 0 minus. So 0 x cancel. Answer is what? Minus 1. Answer is what? Minus 1. Now right hand limit will be what? Limit x tends to 0 plus f of x. 0 plus means not equal to 0. This function I have to take. X is not equal to 0. So limit x tends to 0 plus f of x means mod of x upon x. 0 plus. So more than 0, in neighborhood of 0. 0 plus. So on this side, if it is 0, 0 minus means this side, neighborhood of 0. Neighborhood of 0. So obviously it is positive. So if x is greater than 0, so mod of x is equal to what? X. So I will write here what? Limit x tends to 0 plus mod of x is equal to what? X upon x. That is what? 1, and here nothing is there. So 1. You can see left hand limit and right hand limit both are different. One is minus 1 and another is what? 1. So I can say limit x tends to 0 fx does not exist because both are not equal. Is it clear? Okay. Now second part. Now second part you can see here. Limit x tends to 2. Limit x tends to 2. Mod of x minus 2 upon x minus 2 does not exist. You have to show that limit this does not exist. How will you do this? X tends to 2 and mod of x minus 2 upon x minus 2. How will you show that it does not exist? So I have to find limit x tends to 2 minus x tends to 2 minus, that I am doing for left hand limit. left hand limit. We have to show that it does not exist. Limit x tends to 2 minus f of x is equal to limit of x tends to 2 minus only one function is there. This you have to choose. 2 minus means less than 2. So mod of x upon x, this function only I have to take. X tends to 2 minus. X tends to 2 minus means what? X is less than 2. That is pakka x is less than 2. If x is less than 2, so here it is what? Here it is what? X minus 2 upon x minus 2. This is the function. This is the function mod of x minus 2 upon x minus 2. This is the different question. This is not the same question. This is second part. This is completely different second part. That limit. Show that limit. This does not exist. Show limit. Sorry, I forgot that. Limit. This does not exist. So I know if I have to prove that this limit does not exist, means I have to show that left hand limit and right hand limit are not equal. So first I am doing left hand limit. That is what? Limit x tends to 2 minus f of x. Limit of x tends to 2 minus means what? X tends to 2 minus, it means x is less than what? 2. That is pakka that x is less than 2. And x minus 2 is less than 0. X minus 2 is less than 0. Or you can say I am subtracting both sides minus 2. So x minus 2 less than 2 minus 2. So x minus 2 is less than 0. X minus 2 is less than 0. Means this x minus 2 is less than 0 means it is what? Negative. X minus 2 number is what? Negative number. If mod of x minus, if x minus 2 is less than 0, then mod of x minus 2 will be what? Minus of x minus 2, because I told if x is less than 0, then mod of x is equal to what? Minus x. Same I am saying, if x minus 2 is less than 0, so mod of x minus 2 is equal to what? Minus. First I am writing limit x tends to 2 minus. Mod of x minus 2 will be what? Minus x minus 2 upon x minus 2. This cancel, answer is what? Minus 1 is the answer. That is the left hand limit. Now for right hand limit. Now for right hand limit, you see here, right hand limit. I will write what? Limit x tends to 2 plus f of x. So I will write here limit x tends to 2 plus f of x. So I know x tends to 2 plus means x is what? Greater than 0. Is it clear? X tends to 2 plus. So x is greater than what? Not 0. X is greater than 2. Is it clear? X tends to 2 plus. So x is greater than 2. So subtract 2 from both sides. So x minus 2 is greater than what? 0. Is it clear? X minus 2 is greater than 0. If x minus 2 is greater than 0 means it is a positive number. So mod of x minus 2 is equal to what? X minus 2. Because I told when x is greater than 0, mod of x is equal to what? X. That's why if x minus 2 is greater than 0, then mod of x minus 2 is equal to what? X minus 2. So here I can write mod of x minus 2 upon x minus 2 is equal to what? X tends to 2 plus means x is greater than 2 or x minus 2 is greater than 0. So mod of x minus 2 is equal to what? X minus 2 upon x minus 2. This get cancelled. Limit x tends to 2 plus. But now no need to write x value because everything is cancelled. Answer is 1. You can see here left hand limit is equal to minus 1 and right hand limit is equal to 1. So I can say both are not equal. That's why I can prove that limit x tends to 2 mod of x minus 2 upon x minus 2 does not exist. Now question number 27. Question number 27, you can see if fx is equal to mod of x minus 5, mod of x minus 5. Evaluate the following limits. First part, limit x tends to 5 plus f of x. First. Second, limit of x tends to 5 minus f of x. Third part, limit x tends to 5 f of x. And fourth part, limit of x tends to minus 5, limit of x tends to minus 5 of f of x. Fx is equal to mod of x minus 5. This is the function. Mod of x is equal to fx is equal to mod of x minus 5. First part I am doing, limit x tends to 5 plus f of x. X tends to 5 plus means what? X is greater than 5. Is it clear? X is greater than 5. Means what? This is greater than what? 0. 5 is greater than 0. Means x is greater than what? 0. X is greater than 5. Means it is greater than 0. So obvious mod of x is equal to what? X. So I can write limit x tends to 5 plus fx is equal to what? Mod of x minus 5. So limit x tends to 5 plus mod of x I will write what? X minus 5. I will substitute value 5. 5 minus 5. That is what? 0. So first answer is what? 0. Is it clear? Now second. Second part you can see. Limit x tends to 5 minus f of x. See, x tends to 5 minus. X tends to 5 minus means x is less than 5. That is clear that x is less than 5. You know x is less than 5. But x is greater than 0. Why I am writing here x is greater than 0? X is less than 5 but x is greater than 0. Point is what? 5 minus and 5 plus. So it should be neighborhood of 5. So it can't go like less than 5 means it will be negative number. It is at neighborhood like 4.9, 4.09, 4.99 like this it will be. If it is less than 5. It can't be minus 1, minus 3. So in each and every condition x is less than 5 but x will be greater than 0. Then also mod of x is equal to what? X. So I can write limit of x tends to 5 minus mod of x minus 5. That is what? Mod of x will be here. Limit x tends to 5 minus f of mod of x will be what? X. Got this point? X tends to 5 minus means x is less than 5. X is less than 5. But you know x is greater than 0. Because it should be in neighborhood of 5. It can't go very negative like very far. So x is greater than 0. That's why mod of x is equal to x. So I am writing x minus 5. You can substitute value 5. 5 minus 5 that is what? See. Is it clear? Okay. Then third they are asking x tends to 5 f of x. So third part is what? Limit x tends to 5 f of x. You have to find. And you know that left hand limit. First we did left hand limit, right hand limit. Then we did left hand limit in second part. X tends to 5 plus fx and limit x tends to 5 minus fx. And we have done this first part and second part. And we know that left hand limit and right hand limit were equal. Both for what? 0. So I can say limit x tends to 5 fx exists and it is equal to 0. Is it clear? Okay. Now fourth part we have to do. Fourth part we have to do. Limit x tends to minus 5. Limit x tends to minus 5. Fx you have to find. So here also left hand limit also you have to find. Fourth part I am doing. So it will be what? Limit x tends to minus 5 is our number and minus f of x is equal to. Now x tends to minus 5 minus. It means what? X tends to minus 5 minus. Means what? Minus 5 minus. means what? Less than 0 only. X is less than 0. So mod of x is equal to minus x. So mod of x minus 5. Limit x tends to minus 5 minus. So here it will be what? At the place of x, what will I write? Minus 5 minus 5. Mod of x, what? Minus 5. So mod of x, that is what? Minus x. Now see here, it's a click. Again I am writing. See here. First you see. Limit x tends to minus 5 minus. Mod of x. X tends to minus 5 minus. Means x is less than 0. Minus 5 minus. So less than 0. Minus 5. And going, if it is minus 5, going this side only. So less than minus 5. That is also negative. So x is less than 0. So mod of x is equal to what? Minus x. So at the place of mod x, I am writing minus x. Minus 5. Now, here it is what? Minus 5. So at the place of x, I have to write minus x. So minus is this minus. At the place of x, I am writing minus 5. Minus 5. So minus minus plus 5 minus 5. That is what? Equal to 0. That is the left hand limit. Now for right hand limit, you see. For right hand limit, you can see that limit of x tends to minus 5 plus. It means what? X tends to minus 5 plus. How will you write? Minus 5 plus. What is the base? Minus 5. Minus 5. You see, it's a negative number. Okay. And if it is minus 5, in neighborhood it will be like nearby. All numbers will be negative. So I know in each and every case, mod of x is equal to minus x. So f of x is equal to what? Limit of x tends to minus 5 plus fx. That is what? Mod of x minus 5. So limit of x tends to minus 5 plus mod of x will be what? Minus x minus 5. At the place of minus x, at the place of x I have to write what? Minus 5. So this minus is this formulas and this x is what? Minus 5 minus 5. So plus 5 minus 5 is equal to what? 0. So I can say both limit is equal. Right hand limit and left hand limit and right hand limit both are equal. So I can say limit x tends to minus 5 fx exists and it is equal to 0. Is it clear? Okay, now question number 28. Question number 28. Fx is equal to x minus mod of x by x when x is not equal to 0 and minus 2 when x is equal to 0. Fx is equal to x minus mod of x by x when x is not equal to 0 and minus 2 when x is equal to 0. So first I am doing what? Left hand limit. They are asking, show that limit of x tends to 0 fx does not exist. Show that it does not exist. X minus mod x by x. So left hand limit, I will write limit of x tends to 0 minus f of x. So what will I write? Limit of x tends to 0 minus fx, I will write what? X minus mod of x by x. 0 minus less than what? 0. Less than 0 means what? X is less than 0. So mod of x is equal to what? Minus x. Is it clear? Mod of x is equal to what? Minus x. X minus mod of x is equal to what? Minus x upon x. So limit of x tends to 0 minus x plus x upon x. Limit of x tends to 0 minus 2x upon x. Answer is what? 2. Is it clear? Now right hand limit will be what? Limit of x tends to 0 plus f of x. 0 plus means x value is greater than 0. Then mod of x is equal to what? X. So I can write limit of x tends to 0 plus f of x, that is mod of here x minus mod of x upon x. So limit of x tends to 0 plus x minus mod of x is equal to what? X upon x. So here it is what? Limit of x tends to 0 plus x minus x, 0 by x, that is what? 0. Is it clear? X minus x upon x, that is what? 0 by x, that is what? 0. Answer is what? 0. Is it clear? X tends to 0 plus x minus mod x, that is what? X upon x, 0 by x, that is 0. So you know limit of x tends to 0 minus fx is not equal to limit of x tends to 0 plus fx. That's why I can say both limits are not equal. That's why I can't define limit x tends to 0 fx, or limit x tends to 0 fx does not exist. Thank you.